Oil has been heating homes in Ireland for over 50 years. It is a reliable, efficient and cost-effective form of heating, and almost 700,000 homes in Ireland use oil for their heating requirements today. As an industry, we want to play our part on the journey to net carbon zero by 2050, and to reduce greenhouse gas emissions from our homes, we need to think outside the box and come up with a solution that is both innovative and cost-effective. While kerosene is a cost-effective fuel, it emits 0.272 kilograms of CO2 per kilowatt hour. For a standard 3-bed semi-detached house, that's approximately 5.5 tonnes of CO2 equivalent each year. For Ireland, that's 3.7 million tonnes of CO2 equivalent annually combined. We believe that any future energy strategy for Ireland should be technology neutral and delivered at the lowest cost to consumers. Offtech would propose that for off-grid homes, it would be better and cheaper to retain or modernise the existing heating system, upgrade insulation and decarbonise the fuel by introducing a low-carbon liquid fuel to replace kerosene. As we can see in the video, this boiler is currently running on kerosene. We can then change the supply connection and it is now running on hydro-treated vegetable oil, or HVO, with no discernible change in energy efficiency or heat output, but a huge 90% reduction in emissions. Biofuel-compatible boilers are now being made available, and modern condensing boilers can be converted at a very low cost. The consumer is confident and familiar with the operation of a liquid fuel boiler, and we have an established and skilled workforce already available to handle the transition. A boiler burning HVO will reduce its CO2 equivalent emissions by almost 90%, to 0.036 kilograms of CO2 per kilowatt hour, which is lower than mains gas and electricity. So your traditional 3-bed semi putting out 5.5 tonnes of CO2 equivalent annually will now emit just 0.71 tonnes of CO2 equivalent. HVO is a bio-based liquid fuel made primarily from waste and residues. These include used cooking oil, animal fat from food industry waste, vegetable oil processing waste and sustainably produced vegetable oils. The liquid fuel sector is planning to introduce a blended fuel to the market next year, a mix of HVO and kerosene initially, with plans to move to 100% sustainable fuel from 2025. The fuel switch does not require costly and disruptive home improvements. As you can see in the video, adjustments have been made to the air pressure and pump settings, and a new nozzle was used. Consumers purchasing a new boiler will be buying a biofuel-ready appliance with a HVO-specific burner attached. Conversions of existing appliances will now require a new HVO burner with a calibrated fuel-specific nozzle and a new oil line. These items are relatively low cost, and conversion can be carried out by existing registered technicians. Customers replacing their oil heating systems now do so with the knowledge that they are future-proofing their heating systems, as these liquid fuel boilers are easily made biocompatible, allowing them to make the simple transition to a low-carbon fuel easily and at a low cost, estimated at less than €1,000. Installation improvements can also be scheduled at a convenient time and will serve to further reduce fuel bills. If all 686,000 homes in Ireland use kerosene move to 100% hydro-treated vegetable oil tomorrow, the annual emissions from the liquid fuel heating sector would reduce by almost 90%, or over 3.2 million tonnes of CO2 equivalent. That is a massive step towards net carbon zero, and these reductions are available today right up to and beyond 2050.